A new era of air travel has just begun as Nigeria's Air Peace now connects the nation's capital directly to London. Nigeria's flagship carrier, Air Peace, has launched its direct flight service between Abuja and London Heathrow Airport, making a historic expansion of the airline's international network. The inaugural flight departed from Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport on Sunday, October 26, 2025, just months after Air Peace made history with its Lagos-London route earlier this year. Chief Executive Officer Allen Onyema described the milestone as a triumph of patriotism and government support for local airlines. He praised the federal government, particularly Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for responding swiftly to challenges faced by domestic operators. Onyema said, "It's not just about Air Peace. Every Nigeria's airline has benefited from this regime's support. When a government does right, we must also speak up." He noted that the government's action have simplified operations for local carriers and encouraged national pride in the aviation industry. In his remarks, Minister Festus Keyamo reaffirmed that President Tinubu's administration remains committed to empowering indigenous airlines to compete globally. Keyamo said the ministry has worked tirelessly to identify and remove bottlenecks that have crippled over 100 Nigerian airlines in the past 40 years. He emphasized that while foreign airlines have operated in Nigeria for nearly 90 years, the government's new goal is to ensure reciprocal benefits with Nigerian airlines also flying key international routes. The Abuja-London route gives Air Peace yet another foothold in international aviation, offering Nigerians more options for direct, affordable, and patriotic travel. It's a strong signal that Nigeria's aviation industry is taking flight literally and symbolically. For Air Peace, it's another proud milestone for Nigeria. It's proof that local excellence can soar beyond borders.
Of course, for lower fares, going to Heathrow with Air Peace, just like he said, his advent into Gatwick brought down fares, and we expect to see the same effect that competition will bring on the Abuja-London flight. So
the significance of getting the Heathrow slots can never ever be overemphasized. Heathrow is the connecting capital of the whole of Europe. Mr. President gave us a mandate, and the mandate was that we had to support the growth, development, and sustenance of our local entrepreneurs within the aviation sector. This is the biggest player we have in the Nigerian aviation sector. I will not stand here and allow anybody to destroy this business.
This is not just Air Peace. This is not just for Air Peace, for Nigeria. It's also for humanity. I want to thank specially Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You are one of the most patriotic Nigerians in the business sector today, and I congratulate you for this fantastic achievement of breaking the Heathrow deadlock.
Through this achievement, Air Peace has restored Nigerians' full presence in one of the world's busiest air corridors, affirming that when given the right policy environment, Nigerian enterprises can compete.
Before now, you were paying over $12,000 to go to the UK, but today, because of the support of Mr. President, who has made it possible for an indigenous firm to grow, you are now going to be paying for business class about $3,000 only.
Mao was just to sign, but the Oracle made it happen. His doggedness, his vision, his passion for Nigeria. Tell me why we will not support our local operators like this who are determined. He could have taken this investment somewhere else. He could have. But this is for the benefit of Nigeria and Nigeria.
Let any airline who says he has not benefited from the regime of Festus Keyamo and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, let the person stand up. Let the person show up tomorrow. Never. Today, what we are celebrating is absolute patriotism, absolute love for one's country. It's not as if one is making billions out of it. No. All we need to do in Air Peace to calculate the cost of operations and take care of cost of operations and make Nigerians enjoy. So Air Peace is no longer Allen Onyema and his family. Air Peace is Nigeria. The entire country owns Air Peace. If you fight Allen Onyema thinking that you bring down Allen Onyema, you're not bringing me down. But what motivates us in Air Peace when we see the thousands of faces of people we've brought out of doldrum to feed themselves and their families, that is our motivation.
Here we are today to celebrate another landmark achievement for Air Peace. The king of the air, I call them, my dear brother, great friend and ally, is making Nigeria proud, is making the industry proud. You can only appreciate this deeply if you understand what it has taken to do this.
It's going to be good competition on this route, and we use this medium to urge all other private operators, the likes of United Nigeria, Ibom Air, Arik, to come together and see if they can also break into this milestone at Arik Air.
Frank Adams, Eagles FM News.